Okay, we are recording Delta Fire team call January 3rd, 2017. It's our first one of 2017. I'm going to try not to talk too loud because I don't want all the neighbors to hear too, which is kind of weird. I feel strange sitting outside on the front porch doing this. But anyway, everybody in the neighborhood will know like all of our Delta Fire business, right? So anyway, so good to have you guys on the call. Great to see some new people on here. I'm super excited. We've got so many new coaches that have just, come to the team. And I know we're going to be adding a lot more in the next couple of months. The beginning of the year is always an amazing, amazing time. It's so much fun. You have so many people that typically want to just jump on board, because it's New Year's resolution time and all that stuff. But so anyway, it's good to see you guys. And I am going to go through just kind of like basic housekeeping kind of stuff, announcements kind of for the whole year, things like that. Like I don't have any specific training topic that we're going to talk about, but I kind of want to go over a bunch of stuff and start the year off right. So that everybody's on the same page. And then if you guys have questions at the end, we'll just open it up for, question and answer or whatever. I don't want it to run over in, 45 minutes or an hour at the most, absolute most. I don't want to keep you guys that long. So I'll try to keep it even shorter than that. So let's get started first with our recognition. We always start with recognition. So we have two new coaches that advanced to the Emerald rank in December. So Emerald, for you newbies, is basically having two coaches underneath you, one on your right and one on your left side. So we have two new coaches that advanced to Emerald, Alicia Hetzel, who is one of my coaches, and Kinsey, and I might mispronounce the last name, Wools, I think. Kinsey Wools, okay, who's one of Bree's coaches. So congratulations to both of you guys. That's awesome. Way to get started right. Emerald is the first step of many steps to grow your business. So that's great. Success Club. And I'm going to go through Success Club points. And I know that the reports may not be completely accurate. People are still missing a couple of points. I'm still missing a couple of points. It's because of the new All Access Challenge Pack. They're having to manually update that third point. So anyway, it might be a little bit off, but everybody still did amazing. So I just am going to call it out like it is. So we had a couple of really big numbers this month, one of which was Bree Edwards had Success Club 30. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. So in Bree, actually, we had a call the other night. The highest Bree had ever been before this was Success Club 8. And she just hit 30 in the month of December. That is amazing. What did she do different? She started seriously hustling in November for sure, maybe even October, is when she really got serious about building her business, started talking to people, like truly doing her vital behaviors every single day. And it obviously is paying off. So sometimes I kind of just want to mention this. I know it's a little side note, but when you first get started and you feel like you're talking to a whole bunch of people and nobody's saying anything, like it takes a couple of months of doing that for everything to really come together and hit. So that's why you hear me say all the time, consistency is key. You have got to be consistent with the vital behaviors and consistent with talking to people and inviting. Because once you are for a few months, that's what can happen. She hit 30. That's amazing. Also, I don't know what I'm going to end up with, 31, 32, something like that. That was because I was seriously pushing for elite and like going hardcore for December. So then we have people that hit Success Club 10 or higher. We have Holly Elliott was at 12. Jessie Wilkie was at 12. Bethany Bacon, I think, ended up at 12, maybe 13 or 14. I'm not sure. Christy Davis hit 11. Christy is back in the game, you guys. That's awesome. And Stacy Wilkinson hit Success Club 10. So that is amazing. Congratulations to everybody. Great numbers. I mean, that's like 5 or 6 people that you're helping every single month. That is awesome. Now, Success Club 5 and above, let's see. We have Kinsey Wools is at 9, Success Club 9. Jamie Harris at 7. Suzanne Hegan at 6. And Samantha Condon at 5. So great job, you guys. that is everybody that hit, Success Club as far as from their business standpoint. We still have another list of people that most definitely helped a couple of people, which is amazing. Alicia Hetzel had Success Club 3. Taryn Olafson, who is a brand spanking new coach, had Success Club 2. Krista Vandenbosch had 2. Winnie Rose had 2. Jessica Pascal had 2. JD Hegan had 2. So really Suzanne had 8. Julie Keller, who is also brand new, had 2. Amy Allen Graves had 2. Congratulations, Amy. Also a brand new coach. Kate Green also had 2. Also a brand new coach. That's awesome. Will Wilkinson had 1. So again, that's under Stacy basically. And Brittany Chance had 1. So that is awesome. That's a huge list from our team. So I'm so proud of you guys. Everybody finished December and finished the year like crazy strong. And that momentum is just going to keep you rolling into 2017. It's going to keep you going. So don't let your foot off the gas. Just keep going. You guys are amazing. That was awesome. Okay. I'm just looking through comments real quick. Okay. Making sure I don't have any questions. Move on to just kind of announcement housekeeping stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about, I want to be sure that everybody knows about this All Access Challenge Pack. I'm sure you do, but I just wanted to kind of go over some details because this thing is seriously incredible. Like, this is probably the biggest thing that I have ever seen launched in our business. And I've been here, 3.5 years. Of course, every new program is great and creates a ton of hype and, new interest and things like that. But this All Access Challenge Pack is seriously amazing. So what do people get? Well, first of all, it launched December 27th. And as far as we know right now, it is running through February 28th. Now, we have been told from Christina Delgado, who is way upline of us, and she is on Coach Advisory Board, which there are 10 coaches in the whole entire company that are on Coach Advisory Board, and Christina's one of them. So she has told us that it is highly likely that the All Access Challenge Pack is going to continue even after February and probably, hopefully, be here as a permanent thing. What we don't know is if the price is going to go up and if it's going to stay at this $199 price just through February 28th. What the word is, according to Christina, is that if everybody can kind of prove to Carl and corporate that we love this thing and we are totally behind this All Access Challenge Pack and we sell the heck out of it at the $199 price, hopefully we'll get it to stay at the $199 price for good, which I think is amazing. So let's promote the heck out of it because truly it's the best value. I mean, it really truly is the best value that we have. So what is it? It is 1 year of Beachbody On Demand, all access to every single program that Beachbody has. And of course, you've got the yoga studio, you've got the Fixate cooking show, all the nutrition plans are on there, all the workout schedules are on there, everything is on there for each individual program. And you've got all of the workouts from the 20s program that was out this past summer or fall, whenever it was. All those workouts are on there. The little niche workouts, Autumn's special workouts, Jericho's, Joel's, all their special workouts are on there. Access to everything. And every new program that is released in 2017, they will also get access to. I don't know how many new programs there are going to be. I'm kind of hearing maybe 2. I have no idea what they are. So that's just kind of what to expect. But all of that will be included with this All Access Pack. Also included, of course, their first bag of Shakeology or, 1 bag or box of Shakeology. The Portion Fix program, which is essentially the nutrition guide. It's the same as the nutrition guide from 21 Day Fix. It just looks a little bit different, but it's the same information. It's the same nutrition plan, but it's called Portion Fix. And so it comes with the Portion Fix nutrition guide, and it comes with the containers, all of the little color-coded containers. Let's see, of course, you as the coach. So that is over $4,000 worth of programs that, everybody will have access to with this All Access Challenge Pack. So what I'm doing is I am pretty much talking about the All Access Challenge Pack to every single person, every single new person that comes to me. Of course, we're going to talk about their goals, see what the nutrition's like, see where they need help, things like that. And my go-to is going to be the All Access Challenge Pack. Why? Again, because they have everything. So you get them started, say, it's somebody that needs to start with seriously low impact and Country Heat is the way to go. So what are they going to do after Country Heat? Maybe they do a round or two. And then, historically, like last year, we all had problems with people just stopping after that. And then it's like you can't get in touch with them again and you can't keep them going. So now, if they have access to everything, it's so easy for us to be like, okay, well, you're finished with Country Heat, or you're finishing with it in a week. Let's start planning out what you're going to do next, and maybe they take a break for like a couple of days, but they don't fall off the face of the planet and never to hear from them again, And so we're able to continually plan their next program and plan out their whole entire year. The statistics that corporate has run shows, sidetrack, squirrel, right? Make sure everybody's muted. Yeah, I can actually mute everybody. Let me do that real quick. Mute all. Okay. Now how do I get out of this? Okay, cool. But statistics have shown that the people that are on-demand members typically stay on Shakeology significantly longer than people that are not on-demand club members in any sort of way. They're seeing it more. They're more engaged. They tend to be doing their workouts better and more consistently when they have access to on-demand, and they're staying on Shakeology longer, which is what we want for everybody's overall health, right? So it's helping everybody stay on track for longer periods of time. It's of course helping us with volumes and commissions and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, this pack is just, I cannot say enough wonderful things about it. And more wonderful things about it, our commission on one challenge pack is $70, where everybody kind of saw a drop last year because we were always selling the challenge pack that was on sale for $140, and commissions were only like what, 35 or 40 bucks off of that. So it's almost doubled. Our volume has doubled. It's 180 PV with the initial purchase, and it's 65 in team volume. So for your downline people that are selling the All Access Challenge Pack, it's double the volume that you're getting rolled up to you, which is more cycle bonuses, more commissions, all that kind of thing. So it's really awesome. Everything you could ever want to know about it is in FAQ, 3012. So 3012 is all about the All Access Pack. Okay, that's enough of that, right? There is also the All Access Club membership for people that say are already customers. They don't need a new challenge pack. Coaches, we all need to upgrade our accounts. It's $99 for the whole year. So it's cheaper than doing the quarterly membership anyway, and you get access to everything. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense not to upgrade. So get your accounts upgraded. You'll have access to all of it. Okie dokie. Other challenge packs that are still actually on sale for another week. So in December, we had Country Heat, 21-Day Fix, Fix Extreme, and Core de Force that were on sale at the $140 price point, which normally those are all $160. They are all still on sale for approximately another week. I was looking at the takedown dates earlier today of the sales, and Country Heat is supposed to be taken down as far as the sale price on the 9th, 21-Day Fix and Fix Extreme on the 10th, and Core de Force on the 12th. So you still have about a week to promote that if you want to. Again, I'm talking about all access to everybody, and then falling back on, the sale prices if we need to. That's just me. So anyway, FAQ on that is 1080 for all of the December promotions that have kind of rolled into this first week of January. So if y'all need to know specific dates. Alrighty, team scheduling. Just wanted to talk a little bit about this because we've got some stuff scheduled for the month. Of course, the 9th Beachbody Health Bet starts. That runs through February 2nd. Those are the dates set by corporate. So be sure, you've got your tracker apps, your groups going in the tracker, because they have to be done in the tracker. They have to be logging their workouts. It does not have to be a Beachbody workout. It can be any workout, 3 per week. In Shakeology's 5 per week. Shakeology has to have a picture with it. It does not have to be the person. It can be just the ingredients of the shake plus the Shakeology itself. It can be the shake once it's made up. It can be you drinking the shake. I mean, whatever, but make sure it has to have a picture with it. That's where so many people messed up last time and got upset because they didn't get their little piece of the cash pot. So it was that darn picture. But anyway, make sure your people are in your app groups. For the diamonds on the team, we have a couple of diamond calls on the 11th and on the 25th at 9 p.m. Just, like our regular diamond calls, but those are the dates we're going to do. Free group, I will probably have a free group that will start on the 16th. I like to start everything on Mondays. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I had an idea of something fun like, hula hoop or something just off the wall like that. But anyway, so we'll probably be talking more about that. But that will be on the 16th. That's a really great thing for brand new coaches to really promote, just as something fun, to get people engaging with you, to get people, you can't hula hoop, Suzanne. Maybe you're about to learn, but to get people engaged with you, to where they don't have to purchase something right off the bat, but they can kind of get the feel of what the group environment is like, and just do something fun and get to know you and have you, supporting them in some sort of way. We always put recipes and, healthy tips and things like that in our free groups anyway. So, we'll do something fun like that. I personally am going to have a second challenge group that is going to start on January 23rd for me and my brand new coaches. I would encourage all the diamonds to do something similar. Initially, I had planned on just having the one challenge group, like the Beachbody Health Bet group. But then I was actually talking to Kate's yesterday, and we were talking about people that are purchasing this week or maybe even next week. And the Health Bet has pretty much already started. Or will have started, before they get their stuff. And we're going to need a group for them. So my thought is I'm probably going to have 2 alternating groups throughout the year, starting every 2 weeks. So my group that I'm going to have for the Health Bet, and I hope this doesn't get too confusing, but this is what I'm thinking in my head. My group that I have for the Health Bet, I'm going to keep open. And come February, the beginning of February, I think it's the 6th or something, I'll start adding new people to that group. And I'll promote that. This group that we're going to start on the 23rd, I'll have that run for a month, and then have that one kind of be my second group in February also. I'm not going to be closing out groups and switching people from group to group. I'm going to be keeping everybody in the same groups, but I'll probably have 2 so they're on an every other week schedule. That's just my plan. I feel like that's going to work good for me, and I just wanted to throw it out there, to you guys as an idea, for what you might want to do as well. I feel like, especially with the Health Bet, with it being so much more structured and, almost not monitored by corporate, but corporate's in there, looking at our logs and that sort of thing. I don't feel like it's one that I can just throw people in halfway through the month, because they know that everybody else in there is going for this cash pot and they're not. So I feel like that would be kind of weird. So that's my ideas on that. We'll have a coach sneak peek on the 23rd as well. I was planning on doing that the last couple that I've done, having an event, doing it all on the event page on a Monday, kind of posting, every hour throughout the day. It's I don't know, 6 or so posts, and then doing a live call in the evening. It's been working pretty well for a few of us that have done it that way. So I'm sticking with that for now. Maybe I'll change it up in a few months or something, but not yet. And then another new thing that I'm doing this year, Jamie O'Rear did this last year with her Diamond Fire team. Well, it's called Wildfire Empire now, but where she would have a couple of times, I don't know, every other week or something like that. That's what I'm planning on doing, where she's available on a Zoom call for people to jump on and ask questions. It can be at any coaching level, any rank, brand new, 3 years old as a coach, doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the same thing so that you guys have more access to me. Because what I found is I physically don't have time to have one-on-one calls with every single coach that's on the team. Of course I do with my personally sponsored coaches, and I do, much more frequently when they're brand new, and still learning and getting through training and, just getting them to learn everything and feel comfortable. But I want everybody to have access, to their upline coach as well. So I am going to do every other week. I will have a Zoom call where I will just be on the Zoom call, and I'll have the link in Delta Fire on, let's see, on the 17th and the 31st of January, which I think that's Tuesdays. Let me check. Yes. So the 17th at 11 a.m. and the 31st at 11 a.m. That's Eastern time. And then I'm also going to do on Thursdays on the 19th and February 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern. So it kind of gives you guys some options. One during the day for people that, might not be working out of the house or whatever and are able to hop on, an afternoon call, and then a nighttime one as well. Those are not mandatory team call kind of things. I would love to interact with you guys and help you in whatever way that I can. So that's my plan is, I might have little training tidbits that I'm getting from my elite groups and that kind of thing. But, come to me with questions about, your volume, your downline, your placements, your, whatever it is, rank advancing, all that kind of stuff. Come to me with questions and we'll talk about it on these calls. So, that's kind of my plan for that. I'm going to look at the chat box over here real quick. Okay, yeah. Everybody's kind of in agreement on the group thing, having 2 challenge groups, and yeah, cool. Alrighty, next order of business, Success Club. Okay, so we all know, and I just wanted to mention this again, especially for new coaches, Success Club is extremely, I cannot even emphasize enough how important Success Club is to growing our business. It says my connection's unstable. Anyway, Success Club is a point system that we get for helping new customers. So it's you can't, in a way you're thinking of it as points, but the more important thing is that you're helping new customers. You're helping new people get started on their health and fitness journey. Every challenge pack that you sell, traditional challenge pack, is 2 Success Club points. The All Access challenge pack, this new one, is 3 Success Club points, which is amazing. Shakeology on Home Direct is 1 Success Club point. It has to be on Home Direct to get a point. You really want to have at least 5 Success Club points every single month, because that means you're helping, 2 to 3 people, which you really need to be doing to grow your customer base, to, grow the pool of people that you could have coaches from, whether it's active coaches or discount coaches, but you need to be helping people to be growing your business. So that's why Success Club is just hugely important. So I want everybody to really focus on it this year and hit it as much as possible. I would highly recommend getting it done at the beginning of the month. It makes the end of the month a whole lot less stressful. And, especially for those of us that are, really trying to hold it out for, All-Star and Legend and things like that. Just other recognition stuff. But again, it's really about you helping customers, and it's kind of their way of rewarding us for helping customers is what that boils down to. So what I'm going to do for my personally sponsored coaches, this is just my game plan for the year. For my new coaches, so that would be 2016 and 2017 coaches that hit Success Club every month, there will be a little goodie, some sort of little prize from me. For my older coaches that are more established, so my 2015 and before coaches, when you guys hit Success Club before the 15th of the month, there will be a little goodie. So a little push for those of you that are older coaches like me, because we should have it figured out by this point, right? So anyway, that's my plan. Feel free to do something like that or whatever you want to do as far as your team if you want to reward First Success Club. So alrighty. A few other things I'm going to go over. Here's my list and then I'll be done. There is FAQ 2017. There is a list of events and kind of like recognition things to pay attention to for the year. I just wanted to point out a few things that's on that list. Success Starter. So for new coaches, this is a big, big deal. What are you saying, Suzanne? Give my Success Club earners a PD book. That's a great idea. Yes. And yeah, Bree and I were just talking about that too yesterday. So that's a great idea. Success Starters program. What that is for new coaches that are in their first 3 months of coaching. If they hit Success Club in their first 3 consecutive months of coaching, you earn a free ticket to Summit. So Summit is our big annual conference. It's going to be in New Orleans this year. It's in July. It's amazing. You want to be there because I think the best part of it really is being with the whole team, and the team bonding that takes place is incredible. There's tons of awesome training. There's lots of great parties, like all this kind of stuff. But really just being with you guys is so much fun. And that's what we all come out of it, like just loving. So be sure you're at Summit. And if you're a new coach, get your free ticket to Summit. So say I'm going to take Kate's, for example, because I see you right now. So Kate's enrolled in December, at the very end of December. So if she could either, to earn Success Starter, she could hit Success Club in December, January, and February, or since December was her very first month of enrollment, that one can kind of also be waived, and she could hit it in January, February, and March and qualify for Success Starters and get a free ticket to Summit. So that's kind of how that program works. Hitting Success Club is basically getting Success Club 5, so 5 SC points. The FAQ on that is 9099 if y'all want to read any more about it, for those of you that don't know. Okay, next is the New Leader Conference. So we have a lot of people that are really getting ready. Yeah, it's going to be really hot, Janie. Like, we're going to be sweating our guts out in New Orleans in July. Yeah. So just leave your hair in a ponytail. It's not going to matter. It's miserable there. New Leadership Conference. We have a lot of people that are really getting ready to grow their teams, like seriously, this year. New Leader Conference is for 2-star diamonds. The FAQ on it is 3732. I don't want to go into like tons of detail on this call, but I just wanted to give you guys some different FAQ numbers to look at. 2-star diamonds, it's a trip. It will be in February 2018. And it's a trip out to corporate for like, I don't know, 2 days or something like that. It's kind of like a weekend thing. You actually get to tour corporate, like in Santa Monica, I think, San Diego, I don't know, something like that, in Southern California. That's really bad that I don't know that. I think it's Santa Monica. Everybody that I talk to from corporate, they're all in the Utah office, but Carl and the like super top people are in California. So anyway, you get to go there and see headquarters and get training from, top coaches, from corporate themselves, and you get to, just network with, and you get to know other fellow leaders of yours that are growing their business, right along with you. So it's a great conference. I've never been to that one. That one started up after I was already a 2-star, but I hear amazing things about it. I hear that it's really great. Leadership Conference is in November. I know some of you guys are going to be pushing to go to leadership with me too. So that's super exciting. FAQ number on that is 1431. Leadership is going to be in Las Vegas this November, early November, and it's a brand new hotel in Vegas. It is for 5 stars and above. And you have to also have some elite points, but if you're going for 5-star, you're going to have elite points to go along with that anyway. So rank is the big thing for that. So I know some of you are going to be pushing for it. Last year, we had to have our rank locked in by August. I don't know what it's going to be yet this year, if it's going to be July or August. So check out the FAQ and look at that, and we'll, get to planning on hitting those goals for you. It is amazing. Like, it is seriously so much fun. To me, it's the most fun because it's a small group of people. The last 2 years I've been, and it's only like, 250, 300 people, and that's it. And you're there with all of corporate and all the trainers and, everybody from all these different teams. And it's just so much fun. Next, let's see. Summit. Again, it's in New Orleans. It's July 13th through the 16th. I'll probably get there on the 12th. FAQ number is 3011. We have a block of hotels or hotel rooms. I don't even remember. I think I've got 6 hotel rooms that I already have blocked off. So we'll figure all that out when it gets closer to time. But if you don't have your tickets yet, go to the FAQ 3011, look at it, get your tickets, go for Success Starters. You want to be at Summit. It's super fun. Let's see here. Last thing I was going to talk about real quick as far as events, the Success Club trip. So every year there is a trip that is more like a vacation that you can earn based on your Success Club points. This year it is to an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So basically what you do, you earn your Success Club points through the year. You're going to be doing that to build your business anyway. And what that equates to is they equal trip dollars basically. And so you end up getting your whole entire trip. Well, that's the goal anyway, that you end up getting your trip completely paid for by your Success Club points. So you pretty much go on a vacation, essentially for free. Well, you have to pay airfare, but you don't have to pay for the actual resort or anything. So it's a great way to take the family on a vacation. That's what Cullen and I have done for the past couple of years. This past year was a cruise. The year before that was Cancun. It's just a good, relaxing time. You're there with a ton of other Beachbody coaches, but you can kind of do your own thing, or you can hang with the team, like whatever you want. But I mean, you might as well go on a vacation for free, right? So they are announcing the 2018 trip this Saturday. They will announce where it's going to be. What happens every year is people get scared that they're not going to earn it, and they don't register. And they end up getting way down at the bottom of the wait list, and then they get mad because they didn't get on the trip, because they didn't get on the waiting list early enough, or they didn't register early enough. So they're changing up the registration process a little bit this year, and it's really going by Success Club points from the past year, so from last year, as far as when you're going to be able to register. But pay attention to that. And if you're invited to register for it, do it. And then just use that as like, okay, well, I've registered for this trip, so I have to earn the trip. Like, I have to get that many Success Club points. And it's not like a crazy number every month that you would have to get. This past year, I didn't have like all that many Success Club points, really overall. And I got the trip paid for easy. So don't let that part scare you. If you're going to be building your business anyway, you're going to be getting Success Club points. You're going to earn the trip. So if you get invited to register for it, do it, because you're going to kick yourself if you don't. So just wanted to throw that out there before they announce it this weekend. And I don't know exactly when registration is going to open, but there is an FAQ already for it. It is 1404, so 1404. Okay, I'm going to open it up for questions real quick because I've been talking way too much. So 19th is registration. Anybody have any questions? You can unmute yourself or raise your hand and I'll unmute you or whatever, and we'll chit chat for a minute. Or just other things that they would like to throw out there and say. Rondon? Oh, you're still muted. I thought you were taking yourself off.
Hey, what's up? No,
Hey.
I had to drive into work, and I lost my connection on my drive over.
You're usually like at work, with ultrasound machines behind you during the call.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you on the call. Anybody have questions?
Well, I try.
Yeah. Anybody have anything else to add or say? Suzanne, actually, did you want to mention anything about this new potential training thing that we're going to be brainstorming on, or not yet?
Sure. Whatever.
Not to put you on the spot or anything, but
Oh, it's fine. So each month we are going to be doing like goal assessment so that you're not just focused on your why today, like, because your why and your goals change no matter what. Like, whatever your situation is, it's going to change. So each month we're going to be focusing on just goal setting and goal planning and a lot of training, because I feel like sometimes things just like fizzle out after you've tried really hard and things don't go your way. So I want this to be a really intimate group of people, just focusing on their goals and learning about the product and making the business their own, not my business, not Kim's business, but focusing on how to build your business based on you and what applies to your life and your goals. So that's what this is going to be about. We'll change. It's going to be called the Delta Revolution Push 2017. And that's what it's going to be, because I think that everybody that's on this call has goals, some pretty crazy, awesome goals. So if you're a part of this group, it is going to totally pay off. It's not about being overwhelmed. It's not about, don't make excuses and all that. It's just, you have goals. We're not babies. We're all going to do this and, push to make it happen. So things will change every month. It won't be the same thing. It won't be the same kind of training. It'll be pretty raw because I'm hosting it. But I want you all to be on there. Like, if this is important to you and financial is important to you, or if you have some pretty huge goals, then this is definitely a group for you to be in, and don't feel like you have to be in it. If it's not for you right now, it's not for you, and it doesn't matter. We still love you anyways. So, but message me if you have any questions.
And we can always add people in like throughout the year. It's not like it's going to be a get in now or never kind of thing. Like,
this is about support.
Yeah.
And, Kim has a lot of wisdom under her belt, and she's made mistakes. I've made mistakes. We've all done that. So it's helping you guys not make the same mistakes and learning and, just jumping in there and kicking some ass, really.
And what I really like too is sometimes, Suzanne, you're great at this too, not necessarily having structured trainings, but having it be like, okay, well, this is kind of a hot topic this month, or this is something that I'm getting a lot of questions about that we really need to focus on, So it's not like, oh, here's a set emerald to diamond training with a set thing that you do every single day,
Right.
Like just more, off the cuff, but really good, like activities that we're learning.
Yes.
In, even in some of our other groups that we can bring to you guys. So that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway.
It'll be like definitely activities. It will be scripts. It will be all of us sharing what's working. So, if something doesn't flow for your personal vibe, you don't need to do it. But, if you see something that you're like, holy crap, why haven't I been doing that? I mean, this is a place to get that kind of information. And it will be really random. I mean, because I have all these random ideas that happen in the middle of the night, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to spill it all out today. So it'll be fun and it'll be beneficial. And it's definitely not going to be boring, but it'll help us push towards, whatever goals you may have.
Yeah.
I mean, expectations wise for the group, participation. I mean, that's the main thing. I don't want you to be a part of this group and like never show up again. I mean, I'm not like a workhorse or anything, but I want to know what you're doing and if it's working for you. So communication and participation.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have a couple other things that I forgot, and I can't believe I forgot them because they're so huge. But there's more recognition. So we have 2 people that hit Success Club All-Star this past month. I know, it's amazing. All-Star is hard, you guys. So what Success Club All-Star is holding Success Club either 5 or 10 for 12 months in a row, like hitting it every single month for a full year. So Stacy Wilkinson hit Success Club 5 All-Star in December. Yay, Stacy! And Bethany Bacon, I don't see her on the call unless I have another page. I don't think I do. Bethany Bacon hit Success Club 10 All-Star. So that is so awesome, you guys. Great job. Y'all are amazing. And it was, I mean, honestly, it was kind of a hard year to do that. So more power to y'all. Also, Jamie O'Rear, who is our upline coach in Wildfire Empire, her and Katie Green, who's another coach above us, well, on our big team anyway, they decided to do a top 10 trip this year. And for the top 10 people in Jamie's hold down line and in Katie's hold down line. So it's going to be 20 people on this trip. They are spoiling everybody at it's called Twickenham House or something like that. It's gorgeous though. It's in Jefferson, North Carolina, and basically spoiling everybody for the weekend. And so Jamie announced who all gets to go on the top 10 trip. And we have 4 people from our little Delta Fire team that are going this year. So it's actually in like a few weeks. It's in a month, I guess. That's amazing. But Holly, Elliott, Suzanne Hegan, and Bethany Bacon and myself are all going on this trip. So congratulations to you guys. I know y'all all worked like super, super hard for it. And it was a hard push for sure. There were lots of people that had a whole heck of a lot of points. So great job. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know if they're going to do it again next year. I think Jamie's kind of going to play this one by ear and like see how it goes. And then we'll go from there. But super, super excited for you guys. Can't wait to go and be there with you all. So it's going to be so much fun. Also, one other thing, actually 2 other things. I have kind of changed the way that I'm doing like onboarding new coaches because I felt like new coaches were getting lost and not responding and not getting through training and all and that sort of thing. And I'm not going to go into any details, but I want you all to go into your online office under the news and training tab, go down to training, go down to training library and look at the first 30. It is a plan that's laid out that corporate launched. It's around the time of leadership. So it must have been in October. It's really, really good. And it lays out like what the new coach needs to do within their first 30 minutes, within their first 30 hours, within their first 30 days to get them started correctly. I am also incorporating our 7-day quick start or self-paced training into that plan. I will put my spreadsheet in the Delta Fire page. I'll probably post it like after I get this recording done and upload it and everything, and then I'll post it in the comment section. But I made a spreadsheet to be able to track all my new coaches with this new plan. So I'll give that to you guys so you have it to follow. Also, on the challenge group note, I've been working on a new challenge group template. It's not my own. It's one that I got from somebody in one of our elite groups, but I've been tweaking it and making it sound more like me and that sort of thing. I'm going to finish it up tonight, and then I'm going to put that whole template in Delta Fire as well. It's a 30-day plan, basically a 30-day challenge group. So just wanted to mention that. And then Suzanne just mentioned 3-day refresh group. If y'all need in that group, let us know. Suzanne made the group. It's, what's it called? Prepping for the health bet or prepping for refresh or something like that. But we're all doing 3-day refresh before the health bet, or a lot of us are anyway. So let us know if you need in that group.
I need to be added to that group. I'm going to try it for a 3rd time. My first 2 times it was absolutely awful, but 3rd time's the charm, right?
We'll add you to it, Rhonda. That's funny. I suck at it too, at the refresh. But I'm going to seriously give it a go, for real. I'm going to double up my veggies because that's the thing. I'm always starving. And so I cheat. I never get through day 2. So I'm going to double up on my veggies, and I'm actually going to do it. It's been an ongoing for over a year. Yeah, I haven't done it either. So since the very first time I tried it, which was like 2.5 years ago. All right. That's for real all that I've got. Let's see. Anybody else have any other questions, things to mention? I don't want to keep you guys a whole lot longer.
Okay, so one more quick
One more thing to say.
Yeah. Suzanne, Ashley.
Yeah, I can't remember. Go, Ashley.
So, kind of going along like 3-day refresh. So, my husband and I are thinking that we're gonna do Ultimate Reset. Who's done that, and like, what do you think of it? Did you like it?
Love it.
I just feel like I can't get off soda. I just am hoping it'll get me off soda.
That's how I got off caffeine. Granted, this was 2 years ago, and I'm very much back on caffeine now, but
you have a baby.
That's because of the baby. Ultimate Reset, seriously, I have never had so much energy in my entire adult life. Like, no lie. I was bouncing off the flipping walls with 0 caffeine, none. And I like meat. Like, I'm one of these, not lots of red meat and stuff, but I love chicken and turkey and, things like that. And my fear, I was like, I'm not going to be able to eat vegan for 2.5 weeks, because that first week you start with a little bit of chicken and a little bit of like salmon, I think. And you're weaning yourself off of all animal protein during that first week. And the second 2 weeks are completely vegan. And I thought, there's no way. I don't like veggies this much. Like, this is going to suck. And I loved it. Like, there were a couple of meals that I didn't like. So I just swapped them out for something that I had already had in that same week. Because each week has a different phase, like a different goal, So I didn't eat the beets because I couldn't. Like, I tried and they're just nasty. Taste like dirt. And so I swapped them out. But it was incredible. It's 21 days. When I did it hardcore. And I dropped, I think it was 12 pounds and 12.5 inches or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And I felt incredible. And you're not supposed to work out like super hard, but I had so much energy, like I had to. I mean, I was doing turbo fire because I needed to get that energy out.
That's insane.
I slept like a baby. I suck at sleeping. Like, I do not sleep well at all. And I slept great. It was like, lay down, go to bed. I would actually wake up at 6 o'clock and be awake. Like, okay, it's time to get up. Like, that is not me at all.
Okay, hopefully it'll be that way for me too.
But she can't do a 3-day refresh, but she can do an Ultimate Reset for 21 weeks.
But here's the difference. 3-day reset, you're eating 900 calories a day. That's
3 days.
I know, but 3 days. Ultimate Reset, it's still 1,500 calories. So you're not cutting calories. You're just completely changing your calories.
True. Yeah.
I think the last.
We're going to do it this time anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I will. For real. But yeah, do it, Ashley. It's awesome. It takes a lot of meal prep. Like, I mean, really prep everything ahead of time, like as much as possible. Take a couple hours on Sunday to do that. You need to, or else you're going to be cooking all day long. So.
Okay. I'm excited. We'll see a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Now, Jamie Harris had a completely different experience. She absolutely hated it. But I loved it. So I say try it. And
okay. Yeah.
We're definitely more opinions.
Stick with it for all 21 days.
No, do it. Go for it. The other thing, and I think this is what got Jamie, it kind of put Jamie in like a mental funk. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, the whole detox part of it, like, really does affect you. And I didn't think it would. Like, I had always read about detoxes and stuff that you get so much mental clarity from it. And I always kind of thought, oh, whatever, that's a bunch of bull. Like, whatever. I'm not going to clear my mind because of, this food that I'm eating. Okay, I'm a believer now because, like, the clarity and the focus that I had to get things done was amazing. So I don't know. Go for it. It was awesome. So if that wasn't a big enough plug for Ultimate Reset, I don't know what was. But I loved it. I've been wanting to do it again, and I should now that I'm not pregnant or breastfeeding anymore. So
I want to do it. I've never done it.
it's good. Yep.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Sorry, I talked too
I think
long.
it was about one of the challenge groups, but I don't remember. So, sorry.
I have a
Hmm.
question. What is the health bet? Like what is it all about?
So it's basically like the whole goal. It's something that corporate is doing. The whole goal is to really truly get people refocused on their health. Like that's the goal. So it takes part in the My Challenge Tracker app. If you want me to add you to my group, I certainly will. I've got one going. All you have to do is you're committing to your Shakeology, you're committing to your workouts. You have to do 3 workouts a week, 5 Shakeologies a week for 4 consecutive weeks. So it runs January 9th through February 5th. And corporate, can see like the backside of everybody's trackers and their logs and everything. And they go in there at the end of it and see who completed the challenge. And they have a cash pot of, it was guaranteed to be at least $2 million. The max was $3 million. I don't know what it ended up being at, but it's somewhere between 2 and 3 million. Everybody that completes it gets an equal share of the cash pot when it's all said and done. So now last time there were 100,000 people that completed it. So the share was like $16. So it's not like you're not doing it for the money, you're doing it for the commitment, and getting yourself back on track. But it was really fun. Like people really enjoyed being in the tracker app and seeing their logs and just, really getting focused again is what it's all about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll add you if you want me to. Just shoot me a message and send me your email if you do.
Cool.
Okay.
I know Holly's got one going
Mm-hmm.
for one that's a health bet and one that's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got that one.
Okay. So you're in one then. Cool.
Yes. I think she's going to add me. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Just as long as you're in one of them, you don't have to be in like multiple. So
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
yeah, you just need to be in at least in one so that corporate can see it basically. Yep. So you're good.
Yay.
Alrighty. Well, that's about an hour. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer than that, but thank you all for being on the call. I know it was not like anything specific. Oh, question from Holly. Are you closing any groups, deleting people from them and closing? Yes, I am going to do that. From old groups from 2016 because I don't want to have a bajillion groups open. So I'll be posting this week or next week or something and getting that done. So yeah. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, so if you want to be in the group, the Delta Revolution Push 2017, just send me a message, like right now, because so then we can just get it done. Just say yes or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't have to be any detailed thing. We'll talk about goals later, but just let me know if you want to be in that group because I'm creating it tonight and I kind of want to get it going for January. Maybe we'll do like a weekly Zoom call or something for that. Just I'll talk about goal setting or whatever we need to do, whatever works for us. So just send me a message if you want in that and ask your coaches too.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was trying to remember.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to stop the recording.